So you want to start a home recording studio and you're not really sure how to set up any of your gear? Keep on watching this video. Okay, and what you're gonna do is check this out. Input right. It's Chris Lee back with another United Destiny Entertainment tutorial video. Hey, hit that subscribe button. What's up, everybody? Chris Lee back with another United Destiny Entertainment tutorial video. Hey, check this out. If you're new to this channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell to get more videos like this in the future. Guys, it's Chris Lee back with another video. Check this out. What I'm going to be doing in this video is showing you guys how you can quickly go ahead and set up your studio equipment for your home studio. You watch some of my videos, you're inspired, you're ready to start recording, you went and bought some studio equipment. The problem is you don't know how to set any of that stuff up. So what I'm going to be doing in this video is quickly showing you guys how to go ahead and connect everything so you can start recording, okay? All right, guys, really quick, I just want to let you know that this video is going to tell you about everything that you need to start a home studio, exactly how to set it up, and how to get you recording inside of your recording DAW. So do not click off this video. It's a lot of information, but it's everything that you need. All right, guys, so check it out. The first thing that you're going to need is the audio interface, okay? This audio interface is going to help you get your audio from your microphone to the audio interface to your recording DAW, whatever program you choose to record with, okay? That's number one, so it's definitely mandatory that you have an audio interface. You can utilize expensive ones or you can utilize field recorders like this, okay? It all depends. No matter what you buy, just utilize what you got. The next thing that you're going to need is a microphone, okay? I know you guys want to record with a USB microphone, but guys, I'm absolutely against that concept. You get a lot of signal interference as well as latency with USB microphones. I don't recommend it. What you're definitely going to need to go with your audio interface is either a condenser microphone like this, as you can see here. That's my TLM 103. It's kind of beat up. Or you can utilize, you know, other two microphones, condenser microphones if you want. Or you can use a dynamic microphone, okay? Which one are you gonna need? In this process, if you are really into like podcasts and stuff like that, then I recommend that you get a dynamic microphone, okay? This is the SM7B. It's about a $300 microphone. It's pretty pricey, but it's definitely some of the best quality out there. You can still utilize this for studio recordings, but I would definitely recommend that you guys get a condenser microphone if you wanna go ahead and record, okay? If you want to record vocals, go ahead and get you a condenser microphone as well. This will probably be my primary, simply because the signal levels are a lot hotter. You're going to get a lot more open space recording with it. This is going to be more directional, more like a cardioid. This is going to be either a omnidirectional, or you can do like a figure 8 or super cardioid or whatever the case may be, just depending on the microphone. But these levels are going to be a lot hotter and they require 48 phantom power, okay? So you definitely want to choose either one of these or get both. The next thing that you can get is like a preamp or like a tube pre, okay? A tube preamp is basically going to help you amplify the sound that you have. A lot of them that are really expensive, like my Avalon 737, comes with like a EQ section. It comes with compressors and all that other stuff on here. One more basic like this is only going to come with a drive knob and a gain knob on it, okay? But it also has a pad. It also has a polarity switch, 48 phantom power, etc., okay? You're always going to need 48 phantom power to go ahead and power your condenser microphones. Dynamic microphones are not required to have 48 phantom power, so just keep that in mind. Another thing that you're going to need is something like a pop filter, okay? This pop filter is going to help with a lot of the plosives or the P sounds when you're recording. So basically, you will put it in front of your microphone, and anytime you have the sounds like that, it'll basically prevent a lot of that, so you'll get better recordings, okay? This is very useful to have, so you're not getting a lot of that spit or plosive sounds into the microphone, okay? You don't want to be doing that to your capsule inside of your microphone. Obviously, another mandatory option, especially if you're going to have a booth, is to have something like a mic stand, okay? So you can pretty much get whichever one that you want. I feel like the weighted are better if you're going to be utilizing heavy things or utilizing a heavy microphone, but if not, just get you any mic stand and you should be good to go. Another useful tool is pretty much going to be a reflection filter. This is going to sit behind the microphone, and basically it's just going to help with some of the sound. It's not going to be perfect. As you can see, I got some acoustic panels around the room, and that basically helps with the sound in here, taking away a lot of the reflections and things like that, making it sound really dead and great in here. So I love that. You can build those, but this, if you can't afford that or afford to build it, then go ahead and just get you one of these, sit it behind a microphone, and it's definitely going to help with the audio quality. The next important piece is going to be headphones so you can actually listen to it. Now you can call these headphones, or you can call them cans, whatever you want to call them. If you can't afford studio monitors, then I definitely recommend that you get a set of headphones so you can go ahead and mix and record, okay? Now do not be one of those people that just love, if you do have studio monitors where you love to record with the volume up, that's what the headphones are for. You do not want to be getting headphone bleed or monitor bleed inside of the microphone. Put these on, turn the main volume down on your speakers, and record into the microphone. These will really help if you can't afford studio monitors so you can get your projects recorded and mixed. The next key thing that you're going to absolutely need to go ahead and get your recordings done is the XLR cable, okay? The XLR cables is basically going to plug into your microphone and to your audio interface, okay? That's how you're going to be able to get that signal from your microphone to the audio interface. It's going to be super important that you have this. If not, then you're not going to be able to connect your microphone to your audio interface, so get your XLR cable. Okay, you want to make sure that it has the male in, female in, okay? Just like that, boom. Now, if you decide to go ahead and get you some studio monitors, which I'm going to go ahead and show you some that I have in the closet. I will have links in the description box for all this stuff if you want to purchase it so you can go ahead and get set up running today, okay? All right, so the next thing that you're going to need is obviously some studio monitors. So if you can afford the studio monitors, then I definitely recommend that you buy whichever ones that you want to buy, or you can just get some ones that are pretty inexpensive. In my main studio setup, I use some expensive monitors, but in a lot of my small setups, I love to utilize the monitors that are only about $100 to $150. These Mackies are really good, and the PreSonus Urus, I think 3.5s are really good. I own a set of both of those and they work great. I'm going to show you how to set these up. These are going to be perfect for after you record. Basically, if you want to start listening to your music or what you recorded, it's going to be really good to get a set of reference monitors so you can hear what you're actually doing. So I'm going to show you how to set all this stuff up. In order to go ahead and utilize and power up your actual studio monitors, you are going to need some cables for that. And the cables that I recommend that you guys get is TRS to TRS cables. Or you can get, balanced XLR cables, but I would personally just go ahead and get the TRS to TRS cables because it's a lot easier. The next thing that you're going to want to get is a MIDI keyboard, especially if you're somebody who loves to play the piano or something like that, or you want to make beats. I would highly recommend that you buy a MIDI keyboard. One like this don't come with any sounds. It's just a MIDI controller. So you basically plug it up USB to your computer and everything will pretty much work from there. If it involves software for your audio interface or your MIDI keyboards, then go ahead and install that, but a lot of them nowadays are just plug and play, okay? Cables for your MIDI keyboards, it should automatically come with it as well as the audio interface, but you're going to have these two connectors right here, one for USB and one to go to your MIDI keyboard. Now, a lot of the ones for the audio interface look like this as well, so your audio interface should already come with the cables, and you basically just plug these up to the correct port, USB port on your computer, whether that's a Mac or a PC. It's totally up to you. Utilize what you want to utilize. Desktop, Macs, it doesn't matter. Make sure that you have enough ports to support your audio interface, any of your other gear, like your MIDI keyboards or whatever. Just make sure that you have enough USB ports for that. All right, guys, so what I'm going to do right now is basically go ahead and take a lot of this stuff inside the booth and show you guys how to go ahead and set it up really quickly to get you recording. Let's jump into it right now. This is just more of my heavy setup that I love to utilize with Macs and PCs. Quickly, it's the M1 Mac Minis, the Apollo Twins. Got some preamps down here, as well as compressors and patch bays, studio monitors, MIDI keyboards, and monitor stations and things like that. Like I said, with PCs as well. So this is just more of my heavy setup. These custom acoustic panels that I built on a wall as well. Okay. So we're going to show you how to get this stuff set up in a booth right now. So let's just go ahead and do that. Guys, really quick, we already did it. What you want to go ahead and do is just go ahead and get you some treatment from Amazon or something like that, and just go ahead and put it around a booth as much as you want. So that's step number one for that, okay? Now we're going to start moving everything in here, and I'm going to show you how to get everything set up. So let's do it right now. All right, so first thing that you want to do is make sure that you take this cable here, and we are going to plug that into the back of the audio interface. If you have this type or USB-C, it's all the same. We're just going to set this up here for now because we don't have a lot of space. Plug this into the side of your computer or your USB port, okay? You take your studio monitors. These are going to be powered. One of them are going to be powered by a power cable, and it's gonna come with these cables as well to connect to the other speaker. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Put the red and black one into the black, and then we are gonna put the red into the red. Okay, as you can see that. This side is gonna connect to your other speaker. We're gonna do black and red into black, and we're gonna do the red into the red. Make sure that you get it in there all the way and get a good connection, okay? Hide those cables back there. Now, this is where your TRS and TRS cables come in. This is gonna go into the left and right channel of your studio monitors. So check that out, input left, input right. This is gonna go into the output of your audio interface, left and right. One goes in there and the other one goes in there. Boom, good to go. Your power switch is gonna be down here for your studio monitors, so make sure that this is on, okay? 48 phantom power. You're gonna need this to power your condenser microphones only, not your dynamic microphones, okay? If you don't have this on with your condenser microphone, it will not work. Now you wanna go ahead and take your headphones and check this out. On your audio interface, you wanna make sure that you find the actual headphone jack. It may be on the back or the front. Plug that in there. Your headphones are good to go. Now, if you wanna go ahead and set up a dynamic microphone or both, again, you just grab your dynamic microphone and we're gonna have it on the desk, but I'm gonna have both just in case I wanna utilize either one of them, okay? I'm gonna show you how to set up both. So guys, remember, this is a dynamic microphone. It's great for podcasts. They use it a lot in radio stations and things like that, podcasts. This is a great dynamic microphone. It's a little bit pricey, but if you're going to be doing voiceovers and things like that, you can also utilize it for that as well. So that's one reason why I have it in this treated space, okay? So what I'm going to do is you're just going to take your XLR cable. You're going to have the female end as well as the male end, okay? Is you're going to basically plug the female in, 3-prong to the bottom, boom, just like that. Take the other end and you basically want to just plug it up to your audio interface. Now, your audio interface can take XLR to TRS, but I would always recommend balanced cables. So in this particular case, we want to get XLR to XLR. And what we're going to do is just plug this in to the front because it can take TRS as well. Boom, plug it into mic input 1. If you want to use an instrument input for like guitars or something like that, then you would get the corresponding cables that you need and basically plug it into instrument right here and you'll be fine, okay? So you plug that into mic input, it'll say mic line, and then you'll go ahead and go to that audio, you'll go to that mic input, and you'll basically, where it says gain 1, you would turn that up, okay? However much level you need, but 12 o'clock is usually good, or turn it up a little bit hotter, okay? You can do that. And then for the instrument, you would turn up gain 2. Output would be like for your main studio monitors. So you turn this up if you want to hear it through the studio monitors. Sometimes on the different audio interfaces, the headphone jack has their own input, and you would just turn it up if you want to hear the headphones, okay? You're definitely going to need your pop filter and your reflection filter to sit behind a microphone. In a treated space, this is not mandatory, but you know, you can never go wrong with it, so go ahead and, you know, utilize it if you can get one. Is you basically sit this on your mic stand, okay? So you would sit it on your mic stand like that. Then basically what you would do is you would just spin this around and round. Now you wouldn't want to waste your time trying to do it with a mic already on there, so, because it's really hard to get on there. So you just basically turn this thing as much as you need to. After you go ahead and get this set up, like I said, you want to make sure that you get it on there, get it a good distance from your mouth or whatever, and you don't want to be too close to the microphone or too far away. I have it set up 2 different ways. So I can record directly into here, into my laptop, from this mic to this mic, or set up to where this microphone is being sent to my main setup out there going through my Avalon 737, my universal audio. Everything is pretty much set up in there. So I can record in here, I can record here as well, and basically track from that setup in there, okay? All right, so you just basically want to take your cable and plug it in. And like I said, get your microphone at a good level. You don't want it too low, you don't want it too high. You want the capsule to be lined up with your mouth, okay? You want to make sure that you turn your monitors on. You can see the signal. And by the way, if you're interested in these monitors, they sound amazing. I'll have links in the description box. I definitely recommend that you guys buy all this stuff if you want it. I'll have the links in the description box, okay? It's nothing too pricey. So now we got the levels turned up. Make sure that your speaker volume is turned up. And then on your audio interface, you want to make sure that it's turned up. We are using a dynamic microphone, so we don't need to engage 48 phantom power. All right, guys, so what you want to do is go ahead and launch Logic or any recording DAW that you may have. This is going to be Logic for this particular case. Go to File and go to New. Okay, once you go to New, go ahead and choose Audio. Now make sure that the input says Input 1 because that's Input 1 that we're utilizing on the audio interface. If your audio interface is Input 1, utilize that one, okay? And make sure that the output is going through Output 1 and 2. Then Create. Now what you want to do is go ahead and go to Preferences, Audio. And then once you go to audio, what you want to do is make sure that your input and your output device says your audio interface, whether that be Focusrite, Apollo Twin, Behringer, which is the USB codec, which is the one that we're actually utilizing in the setup in the closet. I'm just doing it on a different computer. Okay, so what you want to do is make sure that the input and the output says your audio interface for the input and the output. The only reason why mine says something different is because I'm utilizing a third-party plugin to do this video, okay? So mine would just say USB codec, but what you want to do is always make sure that you're recording on the lowest buffer size that your audio interface allow. I recommend that you record on 64. That's a pretty good starting point in general, but when you mix, always mix at 1024, okay? So we're just going to choose 64 for right now, and then you want to go ahead and hit apply. After you hit apply, you double click here and just name, like, you know, Vox. You can always hit X and then go ahead and go to the IO to double check to make sure that it's going to the input of your audio interface. Okay, so input 1, we're good to go. Now you should be able to only hear my USB microphone. Okay, now you should be able to get levels. That's why you can see me talking into this microphone now. Now another thing is if I go ahead and cut this one down, so you want to hit the R for record enable to go ahead and record on this track, and then you want to hit I for input monitoring if you want to hear yourself in the headphones or hear the effects, okay? So all we're going to do right now is just hit R to record. Hey, what's up guys? Chris Lee back with another video. Be sure to hit that subscribe button for more tutorials in the future. Thanks for watching. Record that. Let's play it back. Hey, what's up guys? Chris Lee back with another video. Be sure to hit that subscribe button for more tutorials in the future. Okay, so what you want to do is make sure that your audio interface is being read in your recording software. Logic Pro X, Preferences, Audio, and we are going to use USB codec for this Behringer. Yours may be Focusrite or whatever the case may be. Just choose that one. So for the input, it's the USB, and for the output, it's the USB for this Behringer. Yours may say Focusrite, M Audio, whatever. Always record on the lowest buffer size possible. This one is 64, okay? You want to make sure that your audio levels for your microphone is turned up. Dynamic microphones are not as hot, so you're going to need to crank them a lot in order to get signal. And as you can see, you can already see the level. You can actually see the indicator from signal. Now watch this. You can see signal lighting up. Now I'm going to go ahead and record. Go ahead and turn your main speaker volume down and grab your headphones, okay? If you want to hear yourself, you just hit the I for input monitoring. Okay, test 1, test 2. I can actually hear myself, and you can see my levels. Now I'm just going to hit R for record. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Chris Lee of United Destiny Entertainment. Go ahead and subscribe now. Okay, so I recorded that, turn input monitoring off, and now I'm going to turn the volume up. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Chris Lee of United Destiny Entertainment. Go ahead and subscribe now. So all I did was took the XLR cable from the dynamic microphone and basically plugged it into the condenser microphone because I want to use this one now in here on this setup. So I unplugged it from there and I plugged it up to here. This is a condenser microphone. It requires 48 phantom power. On the back, go ahead and turn that on. Boom, to the on position. Yours may be on the back or it may be on the front. 48 phantom power. You need this to power up condenser microphones. You can see my levels. It's saying that I'm clipping because my levels are too hot. I got my levels going. What I want to do is record. So I'm going to go ahead and use the same input. Put this in record ready by lighting that up. and then put this in I. Make sure you have your speakers all the way down so you're not actually getting a feedback loop. If you have your speakers up while you're recording, the sound from the speaker goes from the speaker to the mic, speaker, mic, over and over again, okay? Hey, what's up guys? Chris Lee back with another United Destiny Entertainment tutorial video. Hey, hit that subscribe button. Turn the volume back up. Hey, what's up guys? Chris Lee back with another United Destiny Entertainment tutorial video. Hey, hit that subscribe button. All right guys, so pretty much everything is already set up. I'm ready to go. Now I can go ahead and pretty much hit the lights, get my music going and start recording. So let's do that now. Voila, you see the vibe in here? Check it out. Check it out in here. Ready to go. All right guys, that's pretty much it for the video. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, leave me some comments, let me know what you think. Did you enjoy it? If so, please let me know in the comments. Also hit that like button so we can get this in the YouTube algorithm. I would love to share this video with other people so they can know how to set their setup as well. Thank you for watching my videos, and as always, stay tuned for the next video.